Good evening, everyone, or good night, rather. This is just a very, very short stream. So it's been quite a while. It's been a month since I've streamed anything, and this is quite last minute on this. But I really wanted to, before it's too late, do the Make It Rain event on stream. There's not a lot to it, it's just a few short steps. But I really didn't want to do that before it runs out. Because it won't last too much longer. I probably won't do much more than just this event tonight because it's really late. It's 11:30, as you can see where I am. And I really don't want to spend hours that I've got work in the morning and so on and so forth. But I do intend to get back to this a bit more. It's been about a month. I've had a lot going on. I'm not really have much time to focus on streams and things like that. However, for the time being, shall we say, I'm going to just run through the. I didn't want to not record it. The whole point was for me to capture events and stuff like that. So I'm going to just run through the Make It Rain event. So to briefly explain what it is, every year around this time of year, one of the regular event schedule things. I'll move my microphone a little bit. Well, be able to hear me a bit better. One of the regular event schedule things is that the Make It Rain event, where they increase the Mandeville gold source of points. They increase the rate at which you can gather them. Basically, just provide a flat bonus. But in addition, there's always a little quest line, or nearly always, I think, a little quest line with some rewards to it. So, in the interest of making sure I don't miss out, I am cramming in a very quick stream tonight. It shouldn't take very long. Specifically to do that. And so this year we have You Otter Be There. This game really does love its quippy things. Ollie locks eyes with you in a cordial yet slightly desperate plea for help. Limited time only, and it runs out tomorrow, which is why I'm doing it tonight. Let's say hello. Greetings, pray forgive my assumption, but you are an adventurer, yes? You've the unmistakable air of the worldly sort. Courageous, diligent, hardworking, and generous with your time, I should hope. I am Ollie, and I serve as one of the many attendants at the Mandeville Gold Saucer. Famed Make It Rain campaign is currently underway, and we are come to Uldar to promote the festivities. If we wish to spread word of it more thoroughly, however, we require extra support, namely yours if you are so inclined. And of course I'm volunteering. Wonderful, it's a great help to use. Truly, pray meet me at the Gold Court, and I shall give a more detailed account of the circumstances. I believe our collaborators are scheduled to form there shortly. So off he goes. Should be, yeah, it should be right through there. You can hear the see the decorations for the event and stuff around. The dancers are not decorations, they're always here. But you see the little cactus for the gold sauce and stuff here. Senor Sabatenda. So, okay, there we go. Otters. Oh, I've just walked right past the guy. Here we go. There you go. Ah, you've arrived. Ere I begin with explanations, I'll think it best to let you experience this year's main attraction. It's so hot. There's a heat wave here right now, and it's melting. Oh, she's pretty. Look how cute she is. People of Uldar, lend me your ears. Allow me to present my dear friends from all the way from the Far East, the Globe-Trotter Otters. Oh god. This year's ambassador for the Gold Saucer. We bid you join us for the ongoing Make It Rain campaign, where merriment abounds and dreams are made manifest with mounds of MGP. Whether you wish to play the Cacpot, race chocobos, or try your hand at Mahjong, there is fun or one and all the Mandeville Gold Saucer. Funnily enough, this is a very, very popular game for people who just like to play Mahjong. So there are people who just make an account and play far enough to unlock the Gold Saucer, just so that they can just play Mahjong, because it's actually one of the better online simulators for it. So we got a bunch of otters in little waistcoats and top hats. Brilliant. Oh. Globetrotter otter, she said. I've not seen their like before, but now I feel as if I've been missing out my whole life. If we go to the Gold Source, we may encounter more of those fairy little gentlemen. I suppose it has been a while since my last visit. The Ori performer there is Mistress Ajisai. She has an otter companions hail from the forest nation of Nagsha. Nangsha? I'm told Lord Mandeville owed her people a great debt. Was he who invites their troop to lead our campaign? An apt choice, for they dazzle and delight passers-by with their performances. Our promotional efforts here at the Gold Court are all well and good. We haven't the hands to cover as much ground as initially envisaged. As such, I thought it prudent to seek out a trustworthy adventurer who could guide one of the otters around town. So I've got to otter sit for a bit. Quite tricky for a Lalafell, especially a short one like my girl. She pretty much as tall as... I've got a nice breeze the window here. This must be our assistant. It's a wild assumption, but you know, I agree anything for a Yuzora. We are most delighted to meet you, Mokaka. I am Ajisai, and this is my friend Usosuke. Isn't this grand? Mokaka is here to taking you to roam the city. You say she seems a trustworthy sort, minor to other high praise going for you, and quite rare besides. You speak otter. She speaks otter. Wait, you speak otter? Indeed I do. For generations my home village has lived in harmony with otters, having spent my entire life with them. I'm well accustomed to their speech and mannerisms. Okay, so she might be a little bit crazy. Cool. In fact, Mistress Ajisai is an avid conservationist and who has dedicated their life to protecting the otters in their habitats. A portion of the proceeds from this year's campaign will go toward the Nangsha otter preservation efforts. That they will is precisely why I wish to bring as many patrons as possible, so that their support and yours may save countless otters, so your cooperation will be most appreciated. Yeah, leave it to me. I got it. We got this. We got this. No problem. For promotional purposes, we have prepared a uniform and special backpack. That's unlike the ones Mistress Ajisai and I are wearing. When you are ready, just say the word and I shall present you with the raiment you require. Wait. I've in our village for a time. I'm moved by the plight. He struck a deal that benefits us all to repay our people's hospitality. Okay, so that's why he's doing it anyway. Oh. You are ready then? Excellent. Once you've done your from the step backpack, pray accompany the otter as he makes his rounds of the steps of Thal. He's good at locating crowds, but not particularly great at talking to people. Okay, fair enough. Speak in a stead and inform patrons of the Golden Source's myriad wonders. Ollie and I have a meeting to turn, but once we've finished, we meet to canvas steps of Null with the rest of the Globetrotter otters in search of potential patrons. May the Kami of Fortune see fit to bless us both. I'll be a good little otter from Makako Ususuke. Right. Off we go, I guess. Do keep a sharp eye on him. I mean, he's an otter, like, how much trouble can he be? Yeah, okay, so this is just telling you how transformations work. Look at the outfit! Look at the outfit! Look at the little cactus t-shirt and pants and... oh... Actually on a day trip. Right, let's go. So yeah, this is a transformation thing, basically. You have to... Normally it's more dramatic than this, but basically I need to run along here and do this whole thing in this outfit, which means I can't use any abilities. There we go. Isn't he sweet? I think he's trying to tell us something. They're having a festival where there'll be more adorable animals like him wandering about. Plenty of chocobos, mascots, a lovable huntable sabatender, special strategy game for marionettes and minions. Talk about Senor Sabatender, the icon of Gold Saucer. Sounds like a dream country. I'd love to see it all for myself. Can we go to the Golden Saucer, Mother Dearest? Can we? We'll need to consult your father about it. He did bring up the subject. Well, family outings though, so I doubt he'll refuse. Hey, we've got at least 3. Thank you so much for finding us. If I see you at the Gold Saucer, I'd love to spend more time with you. Right, on we go to the next one. Oh, he's off that way. Where are we going? Up here and then down there. Cool. Maybe we'll do like one dungeon. No, I'm quite tired. Do one dungeon, maybe. No. Should get this done. And then I need a break. But I'll look to try and do some more maybe within the next week or so. Got a lot on real life, but you know, this might be a nice break. Pip, 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 pip. I've not seen a classier creature in all my days. Have you some business with us? And my hair's clipping to the backpack. Make it rain, can make Lord Godbird's always there, perchance for dressing his mascots in dignified raiments. I see you are dressed in some striking accoutrements as well. I mean, striking is one way to put it. This is just casual wear, mate. Tell me, as an aficionado of all things fashion, what might I gain from going to the Gold Saucer? Some strange MVP, appreciation for the Mandeville aesthetic, Masquerade's fashion report. Of course, we're going with the fashion report recommendation. I normally have no interest in gaudy amusement parks, but that sounds rather promising. Perhaps it's worth experiencing for myself. You've never been? Thank you, my fuzzy little gent. You give me a fresh new perspective on the saucer, and the tuxedo is absolutely flawless, I must say. Oh dear. What kind of people are we bringing here? Ah, off we go again. Left and then right. Watch me get lost now. Ooh, God, it's very warm. It's warm and humid in here. It's not the pleasant and warm. With a cactuar earring. There we go. Oh, little cutscene. He's pipping at them again. Let me guess, something's afoot at the Gold Saucer. How did you guess? Apart from the fact I turned up in a Senor Sabatender t-shirt and there's a random otter in a tuxedo. Make It Rain campaigns returned. Haven't been so in age. I really have to change that. We owe much and more to Lord Godbird after all. You know Godbert Mandeville person? The 3 of us were Alamegan refugees, you see. The average Uldan didn't take so kindly to us, and despite our best efforts, our job prospects were slimmed and on. But Godbert Mandeville changed all that, hired the 3 of us and more to help build Gold Saucer. don't suppose your companion's tuxedo was based on Senor Sabatenders, was it? Senor Sabatender's a favourite of mine, him and all he represents. Construction on the saucer started soon after the calamity. In those days, Dalabad's aftermath haunted every waking moment of our lives. A dramatic music moment. And yet, despite it all, there was an old Lalafell man among the workers who loved nothing more than make us laugh. Every day, think up some new dance or pose to lift our spirits. Some called him eccentric, but none could deny the joy he brought us. Oh. After our work was done, the saucer was built. Old Godbird sought that man out and dubbed him the first Senor Sabatender. Even now, even if it's not the same man in the suit, I can't help but grin when he strikes his famous pose. It ain't much of my business anymore, but keep on spreading that joy to others, just like our friend did. Any roads, didn't mean to talk your ear off. I'll let you get back to it, and don't you worry, we'll find some time to visit the saucer. They're always really good at working like the little emotional ties into a lot of these collaboration quests. Like the Rising every year is really good. Like the game's anniversary, it's presented as like an anniversary of the fall of Dalamud, which started the whole, well, Final Fantasy 2.0 really, Final Fantasy 14 2.0. But it's quite a nice annual of sober event, reflective, and sort of adventures together. So reconvene and report to Ajisai. Nearly there. Oh, and we can actually teleport now, but we don't need to because it's right there. At least we can run now. There we go. Welcome back, Makaka. I must extend my thanks to you once again for accompanying dear Ususuke. You ought to thank Makaka as, is there something troubling you? Dramatic zoom in on the otter. You wish to learn Senor Sabatender's famous pose. What inspired this all of a sudden? It also occurred during your rounds. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's the guys we've just spoken to. That is the way of it. I imagine Ususuke learns to uplift others in the same spirit as Senor Sabatender. Just give me a sec. I want to just mute Discord. There we go. Pip, pip. A noble desire that, and one that can feasibly be arranged. I shall speak with Lord Godbert and request the tutelage of our current Senor Sabatender. Our patronage has survived thanks in part to his efforts. After all, Master Ususuke's continued endeavours will be a boon to guests and staff alike. Isn't that wonderful? We may never have made a discovery without your assistance. I am in your debt. I mean, I didn't do very much. Also, they can jump higher than I am. Like, more than my height. I believe it's high time we made our way to the Golden Saucer. Pray meets us there, you're at the convenience, Mistress Milka. Your reward awaits. I mean, we don't have any choice because I happen to know that we're going to get... Yeah, there we go. Teleported. Oh, there's LDA. Yeah. There you are. Allow me to express my thanks again for spending time with Master Ususuke. What's the event on? He and his fellow Globetrotters took their posing lessons most diligently. Our current Senior Sabatent was quite impressed with the results, just as I'm sure our clientele will be. What's more, I'm pleased to report that this promotional campaign is proving incredibly profitable. It pays to take the Golden Source directly to Aldar, so to speak, and you are an invaluable asset to our success. In recognition of these efforts, Lord Godbirth expressed an interest in personally presenting you with your reward. Allow me to take you to him. Godbert's a bro. He's a great guy. Godbert Mandeville. And so we go for a little walk through
saucer. The senior Sabatender and his 3 otter prodigies. All the stuff in bunny suits for inexplicable reasons. I guess it's aesthetic. There's the kid and her mother. And Angie's side looking really pretty in that dress. There's the refugee guys. And so we come to Albert Mandeville himself. There's the man himself. Welcome, my friend, to the Golden Saucer. Olivia tells me you've done us a great service promoting our campaign with a plum. As you can see, Saucer's team with satisfied guests. Concern the spirit of innovation with which I pride my craft. It's my great privilege to bestow upon you my newest masterpiece. Behold. It's a little otter, of course it is. Mechanical otter. Senor Otter, a mammoth crafting like this to our friend Usasuke. This miniature globetrotter in the backpack we entrusted you earlier are yours to keep. As earlier may have mentioned, I pledged to invest a percentage of our profits into otter preservation efforts, and we're off to a heartening start. On behalf of all involved, you have my heartfelt gratitude. Gold Saucer is and shall ever be a place of merriment for all who enter, which is why I should hope we can expect your patronage as well. Until then, know that we eagerly await your next visit. Yeah, I need to be getting on with MSQ. Probably not tonight, but I'll try and do a bit next week, perhaps. This week it's incredibly hot. And so the seasonal event is complete, and we got ourselves a little fashion thing. When it thingies, so we can use this. There's the otter thing. There's the otter thing itself. Oh, that was from the last event. You can tell I haven't really done much and cleaned it up. Right, now let's use a fashion accessory, so I'm just going to close that. Oh, you can talk to her. So pleased you came to see us. Us okay, and others adore the new posing skills, showing them off to all and sundry of my hands as much from watching them as our patrons are. Warms my heart and our good cheer made some profound positive and shared impression. May they lift your spirits as well. Ah, that's nice. Let's just do a few things. There's actually a gate in like 7 minutes. I might do that before I go to bed. This one is best chance? Nope. So there's a strategy to this basically. If you do this, well, with this actually you can do that. And then you do this, and then this is the best chance because it could be a 1, 2, 3. It might not be, but you have to always just gamble on the best option. Because nothing's worth it really except 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3 or like 6, 8, 9. See, that could be a 7, 8, 9, but you can't go 1, 2, 3, so this is the best option. And it's not. Nothing brilliant, but you keep doing that enough and you'll get a bunch of like 10,000s and stuff like that. I've probably not done the... I haven't really been on this account, this character rather, since last stream, so probably got expired tickets. Yeah. Let's buy new tickets. I always just random them because if I get into a habit of using the same numbers, then if I forget a week, I'll be very upset to find out that I would have won on the week that I didn't. So the trick is also aim for the final number different in all three. You can't control the rest, but by controlling the final number, Give me 3 different ones, you up your chance of it getting at least like a 4th prize. Yeah, I think we will do 1 gate. But what I do want to do is, while we're at it, let's try and beat. Let's play a little bit of Triple Triad. This was my good deck, wasn't it? Ascension and Sudden Death. Well, I've got nothing that works in Ascension. Oof, that's a tough start. Wow, okay. That deck is pretty hardcore. Wow, okay. I have no way of winning this. Yeah, no. Wow, that's a really, like, compared to what I've got. Wow. Try that again. I'm not sure I've got the cards to actually win this, because that is actually a fairly hard deck to beat. You can put that in the middle and let's just try some gambling. Let's go with that. It's not great. Could get 2 there? No. Oh, I'm actually gonna win. There we go. I just want to complete people. I don't want to try and get their cards right now. So if you get an exclamation mark with a card like that, it means you haven't beat them. If you get a star with a card like that, it means you've beaten them, but they've got a card you haven't won yet. So what's this? 3 open and in order. Oh, I should have reordered this first. That was sucks. Okay. I don't know why I leave Terror at the start there, because it just kind of sucks to have to start there. I mean, a 1. Oh, I got a card. He's still got cards I haven't won. Who else has got cards? Oh, well, there's loads of them, isn't it? With twins of the 3 diamonds. This could be interesting for me, a plus. I still don't have to start with Terror this time. Thought that might happen. This kind of sucks though. Just about nabbed it. Right, let's see what the gate is. We'll do 1 gate for a bit of fun, and then I'll log off for the night. I got those irregular tombstones in the last event. Like 65 Vespa Bay tickets, so I can go straight back to where I was. Still haven't made my retainers yet. I need to do that. They can be quite a good source of coin. Come on, come on, come on. 1 minute left. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Come on. Pick over, please. It's probably got something I don't like. It'll be the jumping puzzle thing that I'm just really terrible at. I used to be quite good at it, but there was they changed the maps a bit, and especially to the Sylph theme one, I just can't do it as well anymore. Here we go, pops. Yep, it's Leap of Faith. I knew it. I knew it. Oh well, we'll do it anyway. For a bit of fun, just before I wrap up and go to bed. I'll also teleport back to Vesper Bay. I haven't really taken part in this Make It Rain event on any character, to be honest. I think I've just had a lot going on, and this isn't too bad, this map, to be fair. It's not the Sylph one, at least. Up on the thing, and jump, and run, and jump, and... Oh, there's not one there. Oh. That was a bit close for comfort. This is surprisingly hard as well, I have to say, because I can barely see myself in the group. But yeah, I used to do this a lot. Like when I first started the game in general, I would play a lot of these things, but... Oh, no. That was a mistake. Right, I've got to go back now. Ooh, don't fall off. Yeah, I'm not going to try and do the other. Let's just... There we go, and there's another one over there. Yeah, I don't want to jump. There we go. Scary, I don't want to lose. I don't have to start all over again now. To be fair, this isn't a particularly difficult course. The side ones are very difficult, and I think the final one is quite tricky because it's... the bubbles are a bit... Oh, the actual... This bit's probably the hardest bit, apart from the hardest non-optional bit, I mean. You just jump that straight. Right, I'm gonna complete the course first, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Right, now we can go back. Now we can go back. I can't really see where I'm going. No, I missed. I mean, the thing is, the reason I've done this way is that it actually doesn't matter if I don't get there now, because I actually have already actually finished the course officially. I just haven't left. But what it means is I can finish the course, and then there's no stress if I miss the jumps on the golden one. Right, now is where I have to start thinking about this. Right, this bit's fine, this bit's not too bad. This bit's harder. And now there's the hardest one. And we jump, and we're up. There we go. Just like that. There we go, that wasn't bad. 100% done, and in plenty of time. Out we go. 6,000 MGP for a complete completion there with the 50% bonus. And yep, so that's that. Okay, so let's get back to Vesper Bay. Music's fun. Yeah, so we'll go back down into the Waking Sands, and then... So yeah, Terror, Falgood. Next one, Falgood. Okay, so yep, thanks for that, and I've got a nice... I've got the recording of the event. And I think next time we're going to continue with MSQ because the last couple of streams have just been a lot of faffing around. But for now, we're going to call it there, and I will see you next time.